Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve here, Rake and Profit, coming to you from my truck right now. And it's a cold, rainy day, and I just left the grocery store, got a bunch of groceries, went thrifting earlier, found a bunch of board games, books, all types of stuff. And when I was in the grocery store, I met a really nice guy. I mean, he was probably a 16-year-old guy, and we started talking, and he was telling me about how he wanted to start his own business. And he was going to do, I don't know what it's called, but it's like sealing or coat sealing, where you seal up the driveways and the cracks and stuff. And he said that he really wanted to do it. And, I told him, I said, go for it, because I told him, I remember when I was working at a grocery store. I'm over here at Big Y, but I used to work at Stop and Shop in the seafood department. And I just remember how, not only miserable I felt, but I just didn't feel like I was doing anything. I wasn't going anywhere. And when I go back to that Stop and Shop, a lot of those same people are there 10 years plus. And I told him, I said, if you want to do this, if you want to go for it, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough in the beginning. And he was telling me how some people are doubting him and, he's not sure what he should do. And, I just want to say, if you're young and you want to start your own business, go for it. Start small, start taking action, start doing little tiny things to get the ball rolling, because, I'm 33 years old right now. And when I first started, I was about 25, but I wish I would have started when I was 16, 17 years old. I would have been so much further along, but I didn't know. There was no YouTube. There was no one that I had, kind of guiding me in that direction. But if you're young and you want to start your own business, go for it. Now's never been a better time to be able to start a business, because there's so much information out there for free, literally for free, that can help you to get going. And down the road, if you want to, invest in courses, coaching, mentorship, that's an option as well. But go for it, because it's just, every single time I go into Stop and Shop and I see the same people there, it reminds me, thank you, universe, or whoever, like that I had the courage to take action, because it's scary at first to start a business. There's no guarantees, right? There's no guarantees at all that you're going to be successful. But I tell you, having your own business comes a lot of responsibility, right? It's not easy. It's stressful at times, but the freedom of being your own boss, the freedom of being able to build your own life, and to be able to, make as much money as you want, because it all falls back on us at the end of the day. That's the difference between being an employee and, being the owner of a business. You're responsible for the outcomes. You're responsible for how much money you make. So if you're younger, or even if you're, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and you still want to start a business, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years is going to pass. And the only question is going to be, where are you going to be? Did you take action, or did you just stay comfortable? And it's so easy to be comfortable. It's so easy to just do what everyone else is doing. Because if you look around, most people are doing the same thing. They go to school, they get a job, right? They get comfortable. They buy a new car, they buy a house, their bills start to increase, and then they can't make a decision. They can't make a change because it's so hard, because your bills are up here. You don't have any money, you're hand to mouth, and now you're in a tough situation. And then, I'm, in my 30s, a lot of my friends now are having kids and, children, they're getting married. And that even adds another level of difficulty to things, to be able to start a business, right? Because starting a business is like, I could only imagine it's like having a child of your own, right? Because you have to be, looking after it, taking care of it, nurturing it. Things are going to go wrong. It starts acting up. Got to set some ground rules. So, I'm so grateful that I started my business when I was around 25. But I don't know, it was just a nostalgic feeling talking to this guy. Even though it was only a short minute conversation, I felt that energy. Like, he was so excited and so passionate. And I can tell that he's going to be successful, because he has it, and he has the belief that he had a confidence that reminded me of myself when I was 24 or 25. He seemed a little more confident than me, to be honest. But yeah, time's going to go by. The only question is, where are you going to be? What are you going to do? Are you going to take that risk? So, sending some love to everybody. Hope you're having a safe, amazing weekend. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.